What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. As you can see, I'm in a beta region. Just so we're clear, I am in a beta region. I am not level 34. Well, I am, but in my beta region. I've done my pulls. There was some stashes. They're no longer available, but I've done them. And they gave a bunch of characters. As you can see, we've got loads of times 5s and pluses, you know, on all the characters. I don't think I'm going to spend too much time maxing these out right now. But in the future I might. This is good to just have on the beta region. I've got some characters already maxed out or like, you know, higher grade from previous beta tests. So I'll probably just use these. This is more about testing out the functionality of the new war system. This is not about, you know, me trying to create the best defense for beta. I'm not going to put that sort of time in. It's more about just checking out the functionality, how it works, and giving you guys a good idea. Also trying to give myself a good idea about how it works as well. This is the first of 3 beta wars. You can see there's 2 hours and 20 minutes left. And then there's one that's going to start pretty much, I think, an hour after this one finishes. And then once that one finishes for 24 hours... sorry, that's going to take 24 hours. And once that finishes, again, there's going to be an hour break. And then the third one's going to start. So if you want to get in on these beta wars, you can, of course. I'm going to take the stuff off the screen now. Let's get rid of the text overlays. Who are we going to chat? What's up, Valiant? What's up, Vaz? Keith? Kathy? Melody? Bretland? Captain Trips? Spider? Nikki? Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Okay, so... I did, you know, click the region war button, but I could cancel out the tutorial, which is actually cool. And then I can continue off of it again. You can see in the top right hand corner, it's just going to start off by flashing saying you need to set your defenses. You're not going to be able to set your defenses until war starts, but you can create them ahead of time. So for instance, these could be my 3 main defenses. And when I set them, it will let me set them. Okay, I guess. Oh, it shows you because I've got this character in my first war team. I can't actually use her again. So let's try and get. There we go. These 3 teams probably better. So that'll be war defense number 1. Then I can make this war defense number 2, and then I can actually set 3 and 4. But right now, I only need to use 1 and 2. This is just a 2 war test. And that's basically how it works. It's pretty much as simple as that. I can just switch it by pressing the war button if I wanted to switch it to 4, 1. And I think if I click 1 again, no, it's okay. It still remains at 1. If I delete it, can I delete it? No. So once you've set the team, it's it. Again, not trying to create like the best defense teams. Functionality seems fine when it comes to setting it up. So like right now, you can start working on your defense teams already, and then once the system comes out, you can just set your defense teams like just a click of a button. Pretty simple. You don't have to go in and out too much. You can see you press it and you just select which ones are which, basically. It's as simple as that. And then obviously you've got your friendly defense and your main defense as well. We'll set a 4th one just for the sake of it. Where's Kelly not used? Okay, there we go. Kelly is not used in this team, so we've got a 4th defense team there. Right now, like I say, it's only using 2. We're going to declare war. I think in beta region it's a bit faster. I think I can get 5 bots. I think I can get 5 bots with me. It says I need to do... I've got 0 out of 2 war teams here, though. I'm not sure why it's saying that. I'm not sure. New war system, meh. I haven't done a war, of course, but well, I mean, then how you can't really say whether it's meh or not. I think I can make 3 more. I don't know in my main region. I mean, making defense teams, you can just put bad characters in your defense teams. Your main defense team still has to be the one that's beaten. If your other defense teams are beaten, it doesn't matter. So yeah. The new war sucks. What sucks about it? Just generally saying something's bad isn't really going to be constructive. I'm a little confused about the war system. It's increasing the amount of defenses people are going to have, and it's splitting up their defenses, each defense having a certain amount of lives. So we're going to start a war, and we're going to see what we get. Yo, what's up, Cygnus? Had a nice. I think that's pretty much the big boy, Cygnus. That is the big boy of the game. I actually had a lucky pull and got Valeria, but I think you just lucked out. I think that's like one of the best characters in the game. I think now you're going to be able to do Queen in like 2 minutes. Just check out videos on Gangelo plus Santis. I think those teams are just nuts. And I think you can even just go straight for the boss. You don't have to go for the side people. And also, I hate how people call him Gangelo. It's Angelo with a G at the beginning, you know? I hate it. And you can see in the top right hand corner, you can set your defense anytime, but once you've started searching, you cannot actually set your defense again. You're locked in at this point. But it is giving me this is a bug, I think. It's saying 0 out of 2 war defenses, but I definitely have set them because the top right hand corner tells me. So this is just a visual issue. Where has it got the exclamation mark there? What isn't that bad? Kind of is it in the beta region? Yeah. Event rank 167. Bet you get a top 3 team. We'll see. We'll see. I wonder. Okay, here's a guess, guys. How many wars has first place got? How many wars have they got in first place? Like, there's gonna be a faction that's probably gone all out and tested this out like 100 wars, I reckon. There are people who love that war that much. How many wars do you think first place has got, guys? My faction apparently has got 1. We might not even match. Other people have to be queuing. 58, 50. Okay. Oh, pretty much on the nose. 50. Okay. Okay, 48 and 1. Imagine losing. Hopefully there's other people queuing. We'll have to see. I guess speed is what happens in wars now. Always did, pretty much. Always did. But yeah. Okay, we're gonna match 157th place. Not a chicken against R. And now you can see I can't scout these teams. It just shows me their defense teams. If I go to the person who's called R, probably better defense teams there, as you can see. So we can see their 2 defense teams. It shows us they've got 3 lives on each defense team. And once we eliminate all 3 lives, that defense team's gone. Simple as that. Right? Just as simple as that. And you can see their total lives here. Okay? It's pretty simple. You can't attack. You can't do scout attacks. We have only got 4 energy. This is the old war energy. That's not good for beta. I still need an alliance before I can try all the fun stuff because I'm new to the game. Just join one in your region. Just get into a faction in your region. Now everybody seems like they can beat each other. I mean, it's always been the case. Defenses generally didn't hold up before. But I'd say now it's less about speed because it's more about just winning. Like you can still do okay if you just win. Yeah, exactly, Sickness, exactly. But in the same way, because I'm not like so invested in war, the changes aren't making me fall off the side of a cliff right now. And there's so many people in the scene that are just so tilted right now, but you know, it's whatever. I'm going to just attack these bots just like straightforward, just to see how it works. So it'll take us through the whole thing. Yeah, cool. Lives, my lives. Great, great. This is good. Yeah, sure. Cancel. Okay. So I go in, and I can still see their defenses now that it's live. That's good. I like that. I don't have to remember the potential, you know, 25 whatever defenses they've got. So I can say, like, imagine one defense is much stronger than the other. I can say, damn, that's going to be tough for me, but I know my faction mate, Bretland, can take out this team because he's got someone who can counter Dwight really well. But this team's more for me because I've got someone who can counter, let's say, Gator really well. So I can go, I want to attack this team, and then I can attack this team, and then hopefully take it out. It does seem like, I'm not sure if this is for beta, but it does seem like the drop teams are mythic teams now. That's interesting. It's actually kind of interesting. So when you beat a team, you get all the points, blah de blah, and you can see now they've lost a life on here, and they've also lost a life on the team. You can see the team has 2 out of 3 lives. I can't attack either team until the cooldown happens in the bottom left-hand corner, and this is the same as it was before. I don't know how long it was before. I think it's just because I beat the team really quickly, but is it normally 3 minutes? But then obviously you just go to the next camp, you decide which team you're going to attack. And I think this is actually going to be really good for mercenaries because there's a set amount of attacks that you can beat mercenaries in. As long as the lives of the enemy, as long as the lives of the enemy is the same number as the amount of camps you've got. So for instance, if it's 8 versus 8, as long as it's 8 lives on a mercenary, everything's fine. If it's 6 versus 6, 6 lives on a mercenary, you know, so on and so forth. So this time I'm going to decide to go for the top camp. We're going to just take out the top camp. So obviously I think what's the best thing about this is it's going to add quite a lot of strategy here, because what would normally happen is when it comes to you attacking a camp, you'd attack with the same team every time. Whereas I can say, yo, this team doesn't have any sort of bleed resistance. I can attack this with my bleed team and it will do really well. Or like burn team and this will do really well. Whereas right now, you don't know what team someone's got. So you're just going to have to create that one team beats everything team. And it also means you don't necessarily have to use characters that have bleed resist or bleed cleanse on your attack team, because you can see what the defense team has. So you can set up an attack team that doesn't have any cleanses, doesn't have any resists, doesn't have any like reductions, because you know that defense team doesn't have any bleeds. So you're not having to put in William in every single team, or you're not having to put in all the cleanses on every single team. So I think it's going to open up character slots rather than you maybe having 2 or 3 slots that you're rotating. It could be like the entire team. You could have completely different attack teams, which, like I say, I think is actually really great. I think is really great. The thing that I don't think I can really test it out in the beta, but the thing I'm kind of interested to see is how the live system works. Because, like, watch what happens here, guys. You ready? I'm going to attack another camp. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take a worse team. We'll take a lot worse team. And I'll take one character that could smash these 2. And then now, I'm going to take some tier 1s that should get wrecked. Let's take my man Darius. No, I want to add you to the team. Darius. We'll take a Gator. Actually, a Gator's bad, but we'll see. The reason Gator's bad is because I've got all the Kellys. Did I just select greens? Oh, this is just a lot of Kellys right now. We'll just take this team. Hopefully those characters get wrecked. I'll defend on the ones that I'll defend on everybody, I guess. Okay. They're really not getting wrecked too much. How much health have these guys got? They're like what the worst. I don't even think you can get them that bad. Oh, it's because it's no lieutenants or something. We're getting the signature moves. Okay, I think the best way to test this is probably against the person who actually has a team. Let's test it against this one. Which team looks harder? That one, so we'll do it against the bottom one. We'll do it against the bottom one. Refill. Okay. Okay, this team should do some damage. This team should do some damage. I'm just going to take out one character. Although I'm bleeding them. I might have to take out Zachary. I'm just too strong. I'm just too strong. Okay, I just want to see how the live system works, really. That's the most important thing. I mean, I've lost one life because I've been attacked once. But... my game just crashed. Clicking on my own camp crashed my game. Awesome. Okay, let me restart. Let me restart. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's something that crashed me. I have to report that. The team management system needs work. Oh, you mean like you want it so you can move teams around? I get that. I can see this system causing problems within factions. What, you mean like strong players attacking weak teams on someone's camps? I can agree there. I agree there. All you got to do is kill the 2 easy teams, not the hard one. Yeah, but you need to kill every single camp. Look, this top team's got 3 lives. This one's got 3 lives. You need to take out 6 lives. So you need to defeat both 3 times to be able to get rid of all 6 lives, and that counts for this one as well. So this top team may be harder, but I can't eliminate all of that person's lives just by beating the bottom team. You see? I have to also beat the top team. Or someone in my faction has to beat the top team. Okay? Now what's going to be interesting is, can we attack the same person's like team too much? That's going to be interesting. Could we do 8 attacks against the bottom at the same time? And then 8 attacks against the top. That is something that you can't test out very easily in beta. Or will it be like too many people attacking? You know, kind of like... Actually, I can't remember a system like that. Wait, didn't towers used to be like that? Like if someone else was attacking the tower, you couldn't attack it or something. They did that for a little while. I'm just going to wait for this to reset. I'm going to take out Zachary. And I'm going to hope that they can smash my team, although these are not leveled up. I mean, maybe I try again. No, there's no kill potential on that. Oh no, I could. Okay, I'll blow up my team on purpose. I'll blow up my team on purpose. Okay. Let's remove Zachary, and then let's put in him. Okay, we're gonna blow up my team on purpose, guys. There's no kill potential here, but we can basically just destroy my own team. Okay. I'm gonna just take out everybody. Okay, I'll sig move him. So he should kill 2 or 3 of my characters. Okay, now here's the thing. I wanna see what happens now. I'll win. It will take off a life. I'll get less points. So yeah, my overall points is worse. I get 500 individual, 400 faction, but they still lose the life. This is honestly, this part is the part I'm on the fence about. It's gonna take some major testing. I don't think beta's really gonna give us a good indication if this is good or bad, to be honest. So like, I can have 1 alive and still take off the lives of your defense team. So yeah. Can we try and get rid of all of someone's lives? I think war's literally just about to end in 40 seconds. Oh no, okay, 9 minutes. 9 minutes. I think they should wait until the next war season to implement. If they wait until the next war season, this is just my perspective, is you could have people have a fit before war season starts and they won't feel invested, and then they can think they can walk away easier. Whereas now, people are already invested in this war season, so it's basically you've got to get, you've got to experience it, and then once you've experienced it, you're much more likely to be okay with it. Like right now, people are just, it's reacting. People are just reacting to it rather than experiencing it. I've asked numerous times about the dogpiling mechanism, not answered yet. Okay, we'll have to see. I ran out of steel medals while leveling up tunes. Hopefully the beta gives a decent amount. Oh, in the beta. Okay. No fractional lives is bad. That's a big change from the current scoring. It's not going to change anything with the scoring. I think your scoring's still the same. But it is going to have some big changes when it comes to your defense surviving. So, like, I can pretty much beat any defense in the game, but not necessarily with everyone alive. I have got to the point where I'm just like, I can't be bothered, and just blown up in it, a payback defense team with my Kenny. And obviously Kenny survives, but all of the payback characters wreck my defense team. The way it currently, my attack team, sorry. The way it currently works, that defense team would lose very small amount of HP in that situation. Whereas now they're going to lose the same as this if I beat them with 5 alive. I'm not a big fan of that. Or at least you should get bonuses if you defend. I know you get bonuses if your camp's still alive at the end. We'll see what that is, because I think my camp should be still alive at the end. We'll see how that works. I don't think I'm going to be able to take out this camp. We need to do 4 attacks, and I think we get 3 minutes cooldown every time. I think it's going to be interesting, but the proof will be in the pudding, I suppose. I think it's better use of your entire squad than relying on just one team. I'll probably be... I think the defense team stuff is going to be fun, honestly, over a long period of time. Every single defense team character that comes out, you're going to be like, oh, damn, which defense team is that going to improve? Where could I maneuver that? Whereas right now, with 5 characters, it's like so many people just go bad, terrible character. Whereas now, every character that comes out that's defense team based has a potential. And that does mean like it should hopefully mean the power creep's not going to be as heavy. Because there's more defense teams, they don't have to have that one premium next-gen defense team. You need 4 teams so they can make it so there's a bit more balance when it comes to defense teams, hopefully. And that also means that free-to-play characters are going to be useful, like defense team characters, This Molly that I previewed yesterday is in an event, and she could easily work on a defense team. Easily. 6 attacks and you're done versus 9 or 10 maybe to take out some attackers. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I think this is more to combat mercenaries than anything, this live system. It seems that way anyway. I mean, there are definitely some ups and downs to this system, but I like for what we got right here, multiple teams that I can see, I like this. I like this. I'm going to be able to build multiple attack teams now. Whereas right now I've got like 1 attack team, maybe 2. And it's like pot luck. Someone can also change their defense, and it's like, oh, I attacked them last time and they had this defense, and now I attack them and they got a completely different defense. That 1 attack team beats all is what everyone has to create. It just kind of narrows the amount of characters that are usable. You right, Moon? Do you check the your messages on Discord, Moon? Just FYI, I think that was 3 hours ago I sent that, so we're like 2 hours away from that now. If you were still up for it. So we're like 4 minutes away from finishing this war. I'll be ready in 2 hours, good. Were you able to do draft arenas? I did draft arenas before I updated, so yeah, I was able to. If you updated first and then tried to do draft arenas, apparently it's bugged. So I was kind of fortunate. I generally don't jump on the beta as soon as it comes out. I jump on it when I want to do the beta footage. Draft is broken because you're on the beta update. It was updated on the FAQs section of Discord. They're going to change next week Tuesday's draft to something else. I can't remember what they're changing it to, but it's not going to be draft anymore. Yeah, no worries, man. It's all good. They won't change it. They said they're going to change it. They already said it. Next Tuesday's draft is going to be something else. Oh, okay. Never mind. They updated it and said they will not change it anymore. Okay. I guess the beta probably is done by then. I don't know. Or maybe they fixed it. We'll see. Hopefully. Hopefully it's fixed. Okay, so when we defeat a defense team, I can no longer select it. As you can see. And it gets the whole like blood splatter over it to say that one's defeated. And now there's only one I can attack. This top one. I can't really select it, but you know, the top one. And that's where the remaining 2 lives are. I'm clicking a lot of stuff right now because I'm going to be doing another video tomorrow just going over this basically in a little bit more detail. So now this is the only team I can attack. So let's say the first team I beat was just a standard PAM team. Bit more easier for me to beat right now. And then the top team is like a Priya defense team with all the tough characters. A bit harder to beat. So yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to get all these camps destroyed before time runs out. Because the wars... I'm not sure if this is standard, but I'm pretty sure the players being attacked again is not normally 3 minutes. Is it normally 3 minutes? That feels like a long time. Just relying on a lot of your faction being alive to be able to defeat another faction. I don't like how I can't see the faction name very well. It just says B. Unless that's the person's name. Not exactly. No, the person's name's up at the top. Okay, that's weird. The faction name is just kind of cut off. It just has the first letter. It was normally 1 minute, I think. I don't think it was 1 minute. But it definitely wasn't 3. I think it was closer to 1 minute though. You're probably right. Are they going back to Fort Energy? No, this is just a beta, I hope. I do hope. Okay, war ended. So I want to see the points pop up. Does it tell me? War ended. Yeah. Okay. Does it tell me my war breakdown? There we go. I had one team survive, so I got an extra 100 points. I think you should get 100 points per life rather per team, but that would just be an easier breakdown. So in 8 versus 8, you'd have 8 lives. You could potentially have 800 extra points for every life being alive. But at the moment, it's just via team survived, as you can see. So I got a little extra bonus, very small. But if your faction wins wars, that means you're generally going to come out of it at the end with at least an extra 100 to 200, well, 100 to 400 points when it gets to War of Champions per war. So you should be able to score a little bit better just based off of that. Especially if you're in a faction that's in like the top 10. If you're not winning the majority of your wars, this isn't going to make much difference to you, honestly. But the thing that will make a lot of difference to you if you're not winning a lot of wars is the fact that you can select which camps you want to attack. You can select the easier teams. If you're not in an active faction, not everyone's going to be hitting, so you're not going to be competing with other people to hit. So it's a bit of both there, I think. I don't think that's too terrible. We'll queue again, just to go over some more stuff. Camp Shield cooldowns 3 minutes. Stronghold cooldowns 2 minutes. Seems really long. I don't know why. I guess it's because I'm beating the camp in like 5 seconds. Whereas normally it might take me like 30 seconds to beat a camp. So I guess it's from when I start attacking it, not when from my end attack. But yeah, the thing is, if a camp's got 6 lives and wars are lasting, how long do wars last? Like from that post that you've just quoted that from, Steve, how long does that? How long's the battles meant to last? Is it 15 or 20 minutes? I can't war in beta yet. Won't show my defense teams in the little shield icon. Has a red exclamation mark, even though I have added 2. Yeah, I mean it's doing that for me too. You just have to add, what are they called? Mercenaries, and you can just war. 20 minutes, okay. So times 6, that's 15 minutes cooldown, because the first fight is for free, effectively, no cooldown. That's strange, but yeah, Rain, that is a bug, as you can see at the top. Mine says 0 out of 2 as well, but in the top right you can see it says 2 out of 2. What's up, Cena? Welcome to the stream. You need to get us good compensation for the arena issue. I think the only compensation they could realistically give is just give everyone first place. And I mean everybody. People affected by it and people not affected by it. But I don't think they're going to do that somehow. I don't think they're going to do it. I can't do the mercs because I joined a faction. Should have made one instead. Ah, I see. I mean, there's multiple beta regions, Rain. Just go to one of the other beta regions and test it out there. Free comic book day. Go hit up your local shop and get a free book. Most shops participate. Do you get to choose, or they just give you like some random like free comic book? But war has been 8 versus 8, and you're attacking the hard defenses every time. And the real defenses are much more time consuming, so the 3 minutes go by before you get back to the first camp. I mean, this is true. You're also attacking with your entire faction. I'll just focus on one camp right now. I just want to see it get destroyed. Attack 3 camps for the mission. I think I've done that. Oh wait, have I? Defeat 10, destroy 3 camps. Oh, okay. Capture 3 strongholds. Okay. 40 coins, hey. Hey! Hey. Most have a selection of a few books, normally not great books, but as my gramps used to say, if it's free, it's me. It's like that. Okay, so I'll beat these 3 camps here, I guess. So far, I like the war changes. Strangely, I recognise fighting some defences which I just had 2 fighters in gives lesser points overall to the attacker. Maybe they need to change it so that they have to have 5 characters in the defense team. Kind of like how you have to do that for your... There's a game mode that you have to do that for. I can't remember what it is. LG was saying she got a TWD book earlier. Nice. I don't think they do that in England. And it's too late now. I totally forgot about it, yeah. They're not going to advertise it. They're going to be like, oh, didn't you get the free comic book yesterday? Unlucky. Unlucky, mate. I'm not sure if I've actually got the cans for this. We'll see. I've got like 8 cans. I mean, we need to do 18 attacks. We'll see, I guess. So scouting is gone. Yeah, this is the scouting phase. This is the scouting phase, and you can see both the teams, or 3 or 4. And as you can see, it probably lines up perfectly, so there's no scrolling up and down, but I guess it's device-based maybe. But it seems like I would be able to see all 4 in the window. Okay, let's go. Let's go. My defense team is fast, boy. My defense team, attack team. So good. I don't think it's leveled though. Can I see what level they are? Yeah, we're 461. Territories make you place 5 teams. Cool. If the mechanic exists, it can be brought over to war a bit easier. It's if it doesn't even exist in the first place is hard, I think. Okay, so we defeated the 3 in that camp. We've got to wait for 2 minutes. I'm going to take one of these in the meantime. There's a couple of the Star Wars streamers I watch were talking about it last week. One of them based in London, so it's a thing in the UK. Okay, I have to check it out one sec. Free Comic Book Day 2022. Saturday, 7th of May. Okay. Titles including Amazing Spider-Man, Doctor Who, Avengers, Dark Crisis, and much, much more. As part of Free Comic Book Day, Ram V will be signing copies of Venom, Al Ewing Ram V Volume 1. Okay. If I would have known, maybe I would have tried to figure something out, but oh well. Is it only once a year, I guess? I guess it's only once a year. Okay, so I took that camp. How long's left on the next one? 50 seconds. First repair time is pretty long. Yeah, they're going to change it back to instant. This is beta settings. First repair time will be instant. It'll be very punishing for people with weak defenses. Like I say, I think they'll change it back to instant. Shouldn't be a problem. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat all these camps, you know. Thank God. Yeah, I mean, I've only got 4 war energy right now. So yeah. It'll be funny if it's a 20-minute war and the one where people have got 8 lives. You're never going to be able to destroy camps by yourself. So that the mission's going to be actually impossible to do. It's pretty funny. Okay, we got cans for. I guess we're getting cans from attacking as well. Okay, we'll take another tower. Got to take 3 towers, I think. Don't go giving them ideas. What did I say? What did I say that was bad? I didn't hear what I said really. I just said. No, they already do. If you're talking about the 8 life camps, they've already announced that. I'm just wondering if you have enough time. In other words, 95% of the players who can barely manage 1 defense. I mean, you can make a defense out of silvers, for sure. There's actually probably a decent defense team you can make with silvers. You may not win, but it will slow people down. So that's 1 defense. There's 3 defense leaders in the mythic market right now. You only need 2 of them. And like 2 of each to actually have the defense leader just like decent. And you can use them for the silvers. Now if you're talking about defense teams that will actually defend, it's going to be hard to defend no matter what, I think. No matter what. What's up, Clyde? Welcome to the stream. I made my 3 defenses last night, and worst tune I used was LB3 Gator, and he can still be a pain modded properly. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be too crazy. I went over it on my stream. I showed like 5 decent tough characters. I tried to even only use the 90% ones, you know. And I think the worst trait was tough, but tough also has quite a lot of 10% that I think a lot of people have got. People have got like Davies and Vances and the likes. Is either good? Which one? The yeah, both of them are decent. I use the original Eva for arenas. She's absolutely manic for arenas. The new Eva's good. I haven't really built her out properly. I've just leveled her a bit, but the new Eva is good. Easter one. Got some good combos. That team is really coming together. The Holiday Heroes, to be honest, turning into like a really good free-to-play attack team effectively. Okie doke. We need to go on to the next camp. Reasonably presto. So we beat half of their teams in 7 minutes, just because of cooldowns and stuff. I mean the one in the shop. Yeah, the one in the shop I use in arenas. She obliterates. She obliterates in arenas. Awesome. And if you have a command, for instance, Rick, even if it's just a grade 1 Rick, you can get her to rush turn 1 on arenas. It's pretty good. Okay, we'll take another one of these. Swapped Andre into my main, and now Razzo and Davey have more than 75k defense. Yeah. What's up, David? Welcome to the stream. I can't wait to see how much attack a full Telltale team at max will have. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm probably going to be using a full Telltale team soon enough. Like, Doc and Molly are going to be added to the 3 characters. Well, it's going to be Clem, Leeds, Kenny, Lily, Duck, and Molly that I'm going to have. And I'm going to try and gather some coins. I've got 2 weeks, right, to gather 14k coins. It's not going to be too easy, to be honest. I might be able to get like 6k without too much of a problem. But 14k is like... Oh, is it actually... Maybe it's... Oh, it's 12k. Okay. Maybe it's actually like 11.5. I know it's just gone from 14 down to 11.5, which actually makes a big difference. But I can maybe get like 6 or 7 reasonably easy. Okay, now we've got to go around this again and beat them all 3 times. And I should get the update for the mission. I just commented on Molly video. Nice. What do you guys think about Molly? Most of the responses I've seen about her is that she's pretty good. I saw someone react like something like along the lines of pay to win just gets stronger and stronger. It's just like, bro. And then the second I say that these characters are an event character, like suddenly they're terrible. I think people just get kind of high off of the rage, you know? They just get like really like a buzz, like just get the opportunity to just rage a little bit. Can't wait to see that what Lee is. We have a leader, 2 attack characters, 2 supports. What's left? I wouldn't really look at that sort of thing. Look at the role that they play. We've got a control, 2 damage role, 1 medic, and a support. We haven't got a tank. I think we could potentially get a 2nd support, a 2nd control. I don't think we're going to get a 2nd medic. I think that's very unlikely, but we could. You never know. I think it's most likely going to be a control character, a 2nd support character, or a tank. But it could be just like that proper like full surprise of another damage dealer. It's not impossible. But it would be pretty surprising. I love to rage. I think reaction raging is just obviously people just getting a high up of it, you know. Nobody rages over RTS, yeah. It's pretty clear folks can beat 2 bad and 1 good defense faster than 1 good defense, especially with custom attack teams now that they're essentially doing friendly duels. Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. You have your best people attack the harder defenses, and you have your weaker people attack the non-hard defenses, and you can get more points. But if you can do the dogpiling thing that we talked about before, like if 8 people can attack the same team, and only take 3 lives off, for instance, or in this scenario, it would like 8 people would, yeah, 8 people would take attack the top team and take 3 lives off. We could potentially see some mad levels of faction strategy there, and then you're going to see faction scores get really high, especially on uneven fights. If you're like coming up against a much worse faction, the bonuses of this is the war will last longer, giving the worst faction more time to attack, and their camps will also survive for longer because everyone's going to be attacking the same team. Have I taken 3 of the... Yeah, I've taken 3 of the camps. Okay. It's going to be tight, guys. Oh, no, wait. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Molly is okay, but if all teammates decap, game over. So she can Be a team reliable medic fighter in the end. There are not many decaps on attack on defense, and if you used her on defense, there are characters out there right now who have decap resist, and no doubt going to be more in the future. Crosshairs resist is a thing. So yeah. Can I attack? All right, yeah. 2, 1. Okay. Let's get in the old attacks. Effectively, you need to do 1 war per region to finish those missions. And it takes 20 minutes. So, like, for an hour's investment, you get 120 coins. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Tex has the best rages. You see, the thing is about Tex, right? His ones aren't rages. It almost seems with Tex, he isn't raging. He's just genuinely surprised that things are happening. Like, I see Tex playing, and then, like, he selects the payback character and nukes them just after they cleansed. You know, Andre just does his full self cleanse. No more, he's got no more normalize, and he just selects them and just, like, power bombs them with Titan or something. And then when the payback comes in, he's just like, what? What? And then he's looking around the room. I see him looking around the room. Like, he's looking around his own room. Like how's this happen? I've seen that particular scenario happen a bunch of times, man. It's good. Well, actually, like, it's true. Like, that particular scenario, like, where Andre cleanses the normalize, I've seen it a few times. Wait, how did that happen, bro? I thought I normalized him. And things of that nature. And things of that nature. Man, I proper do like a gimmick video, just copying other content creators. Yo, what's up, Taco? Welcome to the stream. So we just got 1 more round to do, which should be fine. 30 seconds away. I just want to defeat everybody here. Although I might get destroyed. That actually would be good. Hopefully I can get destroyed. We'll see if it happens. If I get destroyed before defeating these 3 people, though, I will be kind of mad. Tech's got like 95 catchphrases, yeah. Yeah. Slap testicle. This is me. I'll lose out on 20 coins if I can't attack this next camp. Whew. Okay, let's see if I get destroyed or not. I kind of want to get destroyed here. I'm B1, so he's probably going to take me out in a bit. I guess he's still attacking. He's got all the points. Is he just not attacking? Can I see the HP? Oh, you can see the HP and teams of your teammates. That's sick. I like that. So you can see how they're set up. Like before, you'd have to like friendly duel them and stuff, but you can see, oh, like it would be cool if it told you which team was defending. That needs to that'd be a cool little scenario for a personal thing. You know, how many defends it got? Like 3 defends, and I think you should just get 50 points for a defense. You know, really low amount. Really low. Come on, destroy me. I need to see what happens when I get destroyed. Come on, bruh. Okay. He's coming on this camp. He should be wrecking these bot teams. Okay, when a teammate's destroyed, can repair them like normal. Cool. He better not, like, destroy me last. Oh, he could be being a good guy. Let's see. If it destroys me last, I won't be too mad. Because he's being a good guy to try and allow me to attack more, but... If he destroys me now, I actually want it to happen, but he's just come back. He is destroying me last. He's being a good. He's kind of being like a good guy. I'm fine with it, but I kind of wanted to see what would happen. I think I've done everything I need to do here. What's up, Bashaun? That was a spot-on reenactment of Tex. Funny as hell. What? What's up, TN? Welcome to the stream. What's up, 8Page? Not a chicken. I'm not a chicken. There we go. I got destroyed. Okay. And then if I just repair... It just does the whole repair. I'm going to coin this just for the video. It probably still charged me my coins. Watch. It still probably charged me my coins. Awesome. It almost definitely still charged me my coins. War's going to be over as well. I think it charged me. I'll have to see. I'm gonna get a refund. Okay. Okay. This person had 2 of their camps survive, so I didn't hit them on purpose. So you saw they get 100 points per camp, and then I had no camps survive. Oh wait, it says I still had 2 camp teams survive. That's weird, right? I definitely didn't have 2 teams survive. So... Oh, I repaired right at the end. It did count my repair. So if you repair right at the end of war, it gives you your point. I did kind of think that this could potentially be pay to win. I'm going to be honest. So you could repair right at the end of war before it times out, and you can repair and get points. Potentially. But I would have liked to have seen it. I guess it means that, yeah. Okay. So I think that's enough footage and enough of an idea of how it works mechanically. Genius, yeah. I don't think you can do a partial repair though. So if you've lost like 3 of your 4 teams, you can't repair to get back all 4 teams. But I mean, it's literally 100 points per team. It's not really going to make that big an impact. And if someone wants to coin that, 50 coins for 400 points, yeah, I mean, they can if they want. I was hoping I could repair only the good defense, less free points for the opponents. Yeah, true, but I mean, I think fair's fair that you can repair. You should have to repair all of them. The system looks confusing. I think it's pretty basic. Multiple defenses. Each defense has lives. Your total lives split up. You set your defenses in your roster. This is pretty straightforward. You just click on the defense and you say which defense number you want them to be. So like, I want this to be war defense number 4. And then we want this to be war defense number 3. You know, that sort of thing. Simple as that. Is there anything else you want me to check out when it comes to this war, guys? I'm going to do like a bit more of a condensed video tomorrow, just breaking it down, how it all works. But is there anything else you'd be interested in understanding how it works? I don't think there's any other main changes. I can't really remember anything else. I got some coins from doing this, right? 40 coins. What happens if I'm setting defenses and someone hits the search button? It gets locked in. It gets locked in. It's as simple as that. The retreat timer, I think that's just set in stone. And it's also, this is beta, so the retreat time is going to be all kinds of messed up here. But right now it's only 4 energy. So, yeah. Nothing's changed on the retreat timer. Like from the official one. That's what I'm assuming anyway. It would be nice if you can explain it on your next video. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be breaking down all the little bits and pieces for a video for tomorrow. Link said they were making changes to public beta. I mean, I can queue again. We'll see if we can retreat. How that works. I have to say I'm not a fan so far. Okay. Is the beta live now? Yeah, I'm in the beta right now. This is it. This is the first war. There's one tomorrow and there's one the day after as well. No worries, David. Have fun. Thanks for tuning in. So I'll start the war and see if we can surrender. Or retreat. And we'll see how that works. They're going to test these out in Blitz Wars before the actual, like, proper war. So we might have 2 teams initially in a Blitz War. I don't think it's a fair reflection as there are not enough people playing the war. I think it's a reflection of the mechanics behind it. In terms of the balance, I think the balance is going to require bigger testing. The live situation is the only thing that changes gameplay. The amount of defenses doesn't really change much. It's still going to be the same for you as an attacker, realistically. Except you're just going to be selecting which defense of the person you want to attack. That's the only change. You still have to attack it, you know, their defense and get points. So it's as simple as that. So it doesn't change much for gameplay. But for gameplay when it comes to the lives, that's going to change stuff quite drastically. So, like you say, that needs like, that's going to be the Blitz War tested. This is beta test, then they're going to have the live tests in Blitz where people got real teams and stuff. And then they might make tweaks. They might revert it. Certain parts of it, you know, they might, you know, we don't know. They might do different things, and then it'll go live basically. Do you like the changes to war? I think on paper I like the multiple defenses. It gives me opportunity to use multiple attacks. Bit more, you know, strategy based. The live system is the second I heard about it, I was just like, the live system is like, is the very questionable part. And this basically makes me, you know, is why I kind of don't really pay too much attention to the community when it comes to outcry, because everyone's moaning about multiple defenses, which isn't going to have that big an impact, honestly. If anything, I think that's going to increase enjoyability long term. Like I said, every character that comes out could potentially be used on one of your 4 defense teams. Means there lots of more viability for new characters, be it event or promo, which is good, you know, which is good. I think the thing that people are just completely breezing over, which is going to make the biggest impact, is the lives. I haven't really seen too much outcry about the lives, which is funny. But when people play it and blitz, then they're going to realize, because yeah, it's kind of like, I think the easiest way you can say it is like, most people judge everything by the cover, you know. And on the cover of this, it's just, oh damn, multiple defenses. But when it comes to the actual like proper storyline, it's actually the lives is the big deal. Lock with 5. That's all you can do. We'll see if I can retreat though. I didn't even see the retreat marker before, so maybe it's not even enabled. I wish they would bump the timer to 30 minutes instead of 20. I think it was reduced to 20 to make it be faster. Because sometimes the wars got drawn out, especially when Angel first went live, like released. I could have deleted some of my war defenses and a search starts. Do you get 1 Maggie defense for the missing ones? I don't think you can delete defenses. You can't delete defenses. Where is it? Teams have been applied to strongholds. And then I can't, like, you can't change your defense once it's started. So that system seems to work fine. Let me actually get some footage of that. Where is it? So I can show you this sort of thing. Can't edit it either. Can't delete it. There we go. There's some easy footage. You'll definitely lose faster, but so will others, depending on how much defense you can afford. I think you'll lose easier, and because it's the live system, it will be faster. But I don't think it'll be faster overall. There's no retreat timer at all. Okay, available in 10 minutes. I'll have to wait 10 minutes. This is going to make the whales in the game really happy for strong pay-to-win teams. I mean, a lot of the whales are moaning too. The one that I don't get, this is the one I don't get. There's a complaint from Wales is like, how are we going to make 4 defense? Like, how can, like, figuring out 1 defense team is hard. How can we do 4? It's like, you've already done 4. This is like the 6th or 7th meta defense team that's out right now. You've got a Pam defense team. You've got like the old Zeke team, which you can just put Wangfar as the leader with like Doc Stevens and Connor. Sure, they're not like top tier, but they're defense teams. And then you can just improve those characters. Like, I think we're going to start seeing characters like Romanov on defense and stuff. Maybe a Kapoor, you know? You might have like that main defense team. Be interesting. That's really messed up. I think that's I think it's just in beta, surely. I think it's just in beta, the 10-minute cooldown. I had someone on my team with a few people queuing with no defense team set, and if I checked them when war started, it crashed the game. Yeah, there's going to be beta crashes. I've crashed twice already. I can't click my own defense. Like, if I click my own camp there, it'll crash. But I can click someone else's, like these other bot teams. I'm going to click it now. It's going to crash. I can see. Okay, there we go. So I can click my teammates. I think that's cool. Being able to see what defense teams your teammates set, awesome. Just in general, like, and then hopefully if I spectate my faction, I can just check what defenses they've got while I'm spectating. You know, give myself some ideas on defense teams and stuff as well. You know. You have to do the roster manipulation between wars to see what happens, but you need a second faction mate to start search while you're messing with teams. Okay. I mean, there is probably a way to bug it out, for sure. But I don't really think you can really get that big an advantage, honestly. I wouldn't have thought anyway. I put Kapoor and Nick together in one of my 3 defense. Turn 1 kills are nasty, yeah. Yeah. Although, does Rick even command? Isn't he bugged on defense teams where he just sometimes doesn't command? It's kind of weird. We'll see what happens when I do the flee or retreat thing. I don't know. You're going to have to friendly duel yourself. He'll command on turn 1, but not on turn 2. And is that like turn 2 and beyond, or just turn 1 he does, turn 2 he doesn't, turn 3 sometimes? Maybe there's less chance of him needing to command on turn 2. I don't know. I've never seen Rick command in defense. Yes, I think he's bugged out a little bit. He's kind of just like a revive signature move. That's been a long-standing bug, I think, actually. I don't know why that is. It's probably a mythic issue with signature moves. Like, he will prioritize his own signature move over rushing, over commanding. And then... I don't know. It's weird. It could be like when he's got his signature move, he will not do his signature move. Yeah, I think this is the bug, actually. If he's got his signature move available, but there's no one to revive, because it's a revive, he'll just do a basic attack, even if there's someone to command. I think that's the bug. Pretty much seems random after that. He always attacks first, turn 2. I think I can test out that bug, but I'm pretty sure what I just said is the case. Pretty sure. Sounds about right, yeah. I'm 90% sure. Which, I mean, it makes sense as in terms of like it's a bug. That's why it would what would happen. But it shouldn't happen that way, obviously. He should still be able to command. But yeah. Otherwise, you wouldn't want a signature move that can't go. You want a signature move that can always happen. And then the signature move you'd want would potentially be like one teammate gains like 20% AP or something, like 20 AP. Okay, 4 minutes for the retreat timer. Does it tell me when I join this faction? That would be pretty interesting. (2018). 4 years ago. Maybe Lee will be a command. Could be. I've had a lot of potential specialists being thrown out there. I will say the ones where there are people like, oh, it could be a Guardian Shield. I think that one's not going to happen anymore. I think Molly's going to be it. Bodyguard's another one I've heard that fits quite well, though. There's a few. Okay, does this like give a breakdown? Nope. Just takes me to their camp. I said both of those. Fight me, look. Well, it can only be one. It can only be one of those. And it might not even be either of them. So you're definitely wrong. It's just how wrong are you? Do you really want to fight the guy who knows the kit, though? Seems like a bad idea. Wow. Well, thank you very much for the likes on the stream, guys. We're up to 50 likes in an hour. That's actually pretty decent. That's actually pretty good. Okay, 30 seconds away to seeing how the retreat timer works, whether it's 2 generals required. But if it's only 1, it could be the beta change, honestly. But if it's 10 minutes cooldown and then 5 minutes to retreat, yeah. It's almost, what's the point? You're only saving yourself 5 minutes. It does a -1 on the camp when you lose a life as well. Watch. I won't do the retreat just yet. Watch. When he beats one of these camps, you'll see -1 pop up over the top of him. He should be attacking one of these other camps now. Can you see? It'll just do -1 in red. I want to get it. I want to get it for the vid. For the stream. Oh, he's done it again. How did he attack me so quick? And there are 2 people attacking on that faction. How did he hit me twice so quickly? Ah, just... I clicked my own camp again. I'm going to do the retreat. We're going to just go to the retreat. Ah, damn it. My bad. Okay, how does the retreat work? It's a 10-minute cooldown to retreat, and it takes 10 minutes to do it. That means retreat doesn't even work. I don't think they've tweaked this at all. I think this is the old system when wars lasted like 45 minutes. It must be. Otherwise, it's just like what it literally does nothing. Retreat doesn't even work. Retreat doesn't even work. Okay. Okay, that's it, guys. That's it for looking at this this stuff. I don't think there's anything else I need to look at. Towers work the same way. What else was changed? Lives, camps. This whole screen mechanic showing defenses and stuff like that. Aren't you glad I told you to check? Yeah, so glad. 100% they haven't changed anything yet. 100%. So what I'm going to do is I'll make this into a bit more of a condensed video, like 8 to 10 minutes. And I'll talk about it tomorrow. Just bet it'll be a technical video, guys. I'm not going to be giving any opinions. It won't be like what I think about this. You know, even how much of an impact I think this will have. It will just be how it works. But I am going to be doing a podcast with a couple of other content creators, and that's where I'll be giving some opinions on the impact I think it's going to have, that sort of thing. And I think that podcast will be out quite quickly. It'll probably be out Monday, like real quick. Yeah, I think that'll be out on Monday. So tomorrow there'll be a technical breakdown on how the new war system works, and then the day after that there'll be like a very biased opinion video. But it'll be 3 opinions, so hopefully some different perspectives in there. Only 100 points. It's almost definitely because the system is on old war system. Because you only have 4 war energy to, Larry. They probably haven't updated the beta war system into the new war system. Where it's like 8 energy, improved towers, stuff like that. They're still working off the OG wars. So hopefully when they bring this in, they don't like revert back to like bad points in towers. That's why they're going to do a Blitz War to test it. They're doing Blitz Wars before they do in CRW. So yeah, we'll see. You'll see how bad it is. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. some bits, some of us may say is bad. Some bits, I think most of us are going to say is alright. Good bit of testing to make changes on old versions. Terrible planning. I think this is something that Scopely have done quite a lot, and this is why you see old bugs come back. Like they'll be building something, but they'll be building on an old version of the game, and then when they release it, it'll bring in old bugs because it's on the old version which they've already fixed, and they have to fix it again. This isn't a Scopely issue. This is definitely a development issue that happens everywhere. So like 31.0 comes out, right? But they're building something on like 29.0 still because it's taken like months to build. And then when that comes out in 32.0, it brings back some of the bugs that were fixed with 30.0. I guess it's just like that's how it happens. This is why the characters getting huge, you know, giant characters always comes back. And I have a theory. Listen to this. It's a bit of a conspiracy theory, guys. I'm hoping no one from Scopely's around because I don't want to reveal this too much. But I have a theory that there's a developer at Scopely who every couple of weeks, every couple of months, purposefully brings the huge character bug back into the game. On purpose. Shh. Okay, guys. Well, that was just a little stream just to show you some of the systems. If you want to go and check out, you know, a bit more details on the war system stuff, you can check out my video from last week. But like I said, I'll be breaking it down in a bit more detail with the functionality and the visuals and stuff tomorrow. But yeah, that's the end of my stream today, guys. I'll be doing a live stream next on Monday. So check out the stream on Monday. But between now and then, there'll be a couple of war update videos as well. Exactly, Steve. Exactly. You've got time. You've got time. And like I think the first time they come in and you build those multiple defenses and set it up, it's going to be happening in a Blitz War, not in a qualifier. So it may take you a bit of time to set up properly, but at least you're going to be losing points in a Blitz, which is just more just for filler rather than for qualification and stuff like that. Okay, great timing. You can watch my stream back, Moth. It was a reasonably short one. It was like an hour and a half. But once I shut down my stream, you can watch stuff back and see how stuff works. Or you can just wait till tomorrow where I make a bit more of a condensed video and just show how it works and stuff. But yeah, that's the end of my stream, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you on Monday for Monday's stream. But otherwise, guys, keep on surviving. Keep on surviving, guys. Goodbye, goodbye.